Hello and welcome back to my channel. Watch as I make akara for the first time. You'll need to get a hold of some peeled beans from an African food supermarket. I'm so sorry I have no measurements because generally I do everything by eye. Next you need to wash and soak your beans in water for an extended period of 2 hours plus. I soaked mine overnight. This is essential since they need to be soft enough for blending. After that, wash the beans clean and chuck them in a blender with a Scotch bonnet and minimal water, just enough to get the blender going. I saw some recipes that included onion, but when I spoke to my mom, she said I didn't have to include it, so I didn't. Now it's time to transfer the beans from the blender to a bowl and mix the beans with some salt. Mine ended up a bit too salty, so don't be as heavy-handed as I was. Stir some more to add air to the mixture. I'm not sure that I mixed mine enough, but to my untrained eye, they seemed fine in the end. Heat some oil in the pan. Usually I would use a deep pan or deep fryer, but I don't feel like it's feasible to have one in student accommodation. Use enough oil that your bean cakes won't hit the bottom of the pan. Be safe and make sure the oil isn't too hot that it will splatter. You can test this by adding a tiny bit of batter to the oil. After the oil has reached the right temperature, start adding the batter with a spoon. It helps to slightly dip the spoon into the oil. Try not to get little bits of batter in the oil like I did. Let each side fry for 5 minutes or less until they have a golden colour. It's a bit hard for me to fry things at my current residence since it has an induction hob and it always seems to work against me by turning off when I'm in the middle of cooking. This could be to do with my pans not being suited for an induction hob, hence why I must use an induction plate to adapt. There was no way I was buying a whole new set of pots. When the akara is done cooking, I choose to use the combination of a spoon and a fork to drain them of oil, flipping them on the spoon to drain twice. Then for the inevitable excess oil, make sure to plate them in a dish lined with paper towels. Usually I'd eat my akara with Uncle John's Bakery sweetbread. It is divine, and this Ghanaian bakery in North London holds a special place in my childhood. It saddens me that I'm not able to get a hold of this bread while I'm in uni, but sometimes my mum will buy me some to take. You can also eat your akara with gari, pap or custard. I choose to stick with bread. Let me know your culture's breakfast food in the comments. Thank you for following along with my cooking shambles. See you next time.